Hey guys, welcome, and to some of you, welcome back. I want to touch up on my P-47 video that I had a few days ago. I did say taking off in it was a little bit too easy, and there was a reason for it. The reason is, let's go to settings, and go to a special here, and go to P-47D. It had takeoff assistance set at 100 as default. This is by the devs. They want to make it easy for some people to take off. They don't want you to give up on their plane too easy. So basically what you want to do is, if you want to make it realistic, go down to below 5, between 1 and 5, 1 and 4 should be good. I'll pick 4, and that should give you a pretty realistic idea of how hard it is to take off in a tail dragger. Now, I've had my tail dragger endorsement, actual one, for over 25 years. I've flown different types of ones, tail draggers, and one thing I can tell you is, the bigger the engine, the harder it is to control on the ground. Air operations is absolutely the same as any other plane. It's just on the ground. You only have 2 main wheels to balance yourself on. Basically, you don't have too much yaw control. That front nose wheel actually gives you yaw stability on the ground. The tail dragger, you don't have it. So okay, now let's fly here. First thing I want to do is, I do want to close this cabin here because it's gonna get too loud, and I always forget to do it. So bear with me here. Okay, it's closed. Second thing I want to do is, let's put some of those flaps down just a little bit, trim those down 2 times, release the brakes. One thing you want to do is release the brakes, and second thing you want to do is, you want to add the power slowly. And I'm going to try to kind of point down and let you see how I'm using this rudder. You have to be very gentle but very firm at the same time. So okay, first thing we want to do is, let's add power. As we add power slowly, we're going to add right rudder slowly. Keep it there. That, a little bit nose forward. Okay, keep it on this down center line. And once you get enough speed, you want to take off. Gently pull back, lift off, gear up, and you can put the flaps up too. Now, one thing I do want to mention is, in my other video, also my engine kept dying, and that actually had to do with cowl flaps. I had them open. After a few minutes, you're supposed to close them. It has to do with the airflow, overcooling the engine, cracking the cylinders, and all that. So what you want to do is, there's a big silver button on the side, and you can push it and keep it pushed, and then you can see the cowl flaps close slowly up front. And right now they are in a full closed position. So now at this, like this, we can fly the airplane for a lot longer. Although we still have to be careful with a big engine. Now, the last thing I do want to do here is, I do want to land it, and just because the ground operations again is a little bit different with that takeoff assistance. And I'll walk you through the landing also. So okay, let's put the landing gear down. And let's put the flaps down. And we do want to keep it at 125. That was our approach speed, if you remember from previously. Don't get below 125. You're going to be in a lot of trouble. You can fly it, but it's a lot harder to fly it under 125. Okay, so now we're pretty much on final here. If we want to get slower, we're going to pitch the nose up. Look at the airspeed, it's going to drop. And keep that nose at 125, and then use your power to get your altitude. Okay? If you're too low, add more power. If you are too high, reduce the power. So, but keep it at 125. This is what they call on the ball, especially on those Navy landing carriers. Some of you guys land that A4 on an F-18, and you have to be on the ball. Okay, so 125. kind of look off to the side a little bit because the nose is so big. It'll get you right down to the runway. Slowly reduce the power. Get that rudder work going. Get that rudder work going. Rudder work. Now let's bring the stick all the way back. This way we can use the brakes. And basically that was the landing. It wasn't too much. It wasn't too difficult, but it can get out of hand very fast. And after that, it's all ground operations. Once you get slow enough, you can actually use the brake a little more, and just make sure you don't tip it. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope I cleared up some things. The P-47 is an amazing module, so I love flying it. It's pretty accurate, especially now that I found out how to make the takeoffs more difficult. So anyway, hope you guys liked this video. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, bye.